if you're sticking here with me. And we up in here a little bit live. I actually pressed the live button on Instagram. And you know me, I'm just gonna show who I am, what I am, be my authentic self as best I can, whatever that actually means for me this morning. And I'm Courtney Rollins. Thank you for being here on Do REI Deals channel. Assuming that you may have followed this channel because you're interested in or you are already participating in the awesome art and industry of wholesaling real estate or somehow involved in real estate investing. And that is an awesome thing because real estate can open the doors. It opens the doors for so many other things you're able to do. The amount of income that you're able to produce, the amount of wealth that you're able to generate, and of course, the amount of people that you impact can just add so much synergy and make this really, really cool, meaningful experience and change the trajectory of your life and of my life. I started out several years ago doing this part-time for about 2 years as far as wholesaling, and finally able to go full-time in this. So I'm just tracking my journey, and I appreciate you, again, being a part of it. If you wanted to connect with me, hit me up at Courtney@doreideals.com. I can send over my sales system, what I use, all the tools I use. You know, I don't hide anything, at least try not to, and share as much as I can because I know that's what was very helpful for me, as well as I know just this is how the universe works. The more I give, the more I share, the more I'll be able to learn and receive as well. So I appreciate you letting me be a part of the journey. I was supposed to actually, there it is, boom. I'm supposed to actually be creating a purchase agreement, but I guess since I'm here, I'll go ahead and start working on these calls. I don't want you all just to stare at me typing stuff in and not hearing me actually make calls to sellers. On this channel, I go ahead and make calls direct to sellers to show that it's not that scary, that anyone can do it. I can make these calls mumbling, bumbling, stumbling. You can too. And that's something, depending on your marketing strategy, I think at the end of the day, you're going to have a conversation with folks. You can automate and delegate all up and down, but at some point, someone's going to need to be on the phone to lock up these deals and to serve at a higher level. So let's see, where am I going here? So I'm just clearing out looks like I have 50 people to follow up with today. Every day I need to follow up with leads, and every day I need to generate new leads as well. And my main form of generating leads for a long time was just simple old getting in the car, driving around, looking for challenging or ugly houses and calling those leads and seeing, just calling those leads and seeing if they're interested in selling their property and seeing if how I can serve. So it is kind of shifting now, though. I have started going deeper into probate leads, which requires that I go down to the courthouse. And you can do this too, depending on your court jurisdiction. And I go through probate cases and find people who need help or people who are in probate. Soon I'm about to start with people who are pre-probate, as much information as I'm getting. And that is awesome because I get to provide this concierge service, all in one service to folks, picking up everything that the lawyer won't or can't do. I can step up and help and do and connect folks to, and it is a great way to serve. And it's almost recession proof. Yes, the market ups and downs do impact this niche. However, regardless of what the market is doing, there's always going to be people who are experiencing probate that need to be served. So yes, I'm really enjoying it. Excuse me. I use Resimpli. Resimpli is Resimpli with an I at the end. Simpli. RE Simply, RE, so Real Estate Simply. It's a great customer relations management tool. But it's like an all-in-one shop where I can make my calls. I can communicate with my team, even though I'm the only one on my team right now. But I had to track to move to add. But regardless, it's a great tool for really you can do almost everything with it. So if you want to try it out, check it out, try it out, and if you do like it, definitely put in code Aqua Team so that you can get 20% off your 50% off, excuse me, your first month. So let's rock and roll. This brother man just text me, asked me what's up, where's the contract. I got a contract signed Friday or yesterday. I need to send it to the title company, so I'll do that. Make a copy, purchase agreement. Let's see, 2017 carpeting per Fletcher Road. Put that in there. Did I drink some of this water? I didn't even drink it. I grabbed it to drink it, but I just opened, screwed it, and didn't do anything. All right. So let's go. I'm gonna click on at least 4 links so that I can have them up and just filter through them. Yeah, if you want a sales system or a script, again, hit me up, Courtney at REI Deals. I'll send it over to you. And it's really, it does have a script to it, but it's not designed for you to talk just, verbatim from the script. It's more of a system and a tool ripped off completely from all those awesome people out there, like the Sandler's sales system. Steve Trang does some awesome work. Todd Toback, awesome work. The King TTP, excuse me, Brent Daniels. I mean, these are all folks who either just follow or have either been in their coaching program and really helped me. So definitely check those names out and definitely hit me up there also if you want to use my script. Free 99. Ooh, I'm excited too today. I'm interviewing the assistant clerk, Durham County Probate Office assistant clerk, Tanya. I forget Tanya's last name, but it'll be awesome. Be a great opportunity. It's got out as resource minute, but not Facebook. Issue getting permits is an issue. What am I supposed to be doing here? Needs money is maybe an insurance policy. I wonder what I'm supposed to be doing with this. Right. Not for sale owns would like to do still and try to hold on to them as a rental steady income. This is October 24th. Just gonna give him a call. Just warm up, I guess, with him. Not really understanding what I was writing in here. It means I have to take better notes.
Hello.
Hey Rodney, how's it going? It's Courtney this morning.
Hey, Courtney.
I'm calling you at a bad time here. I'm catching you waking up.
No, not really.
Yeah, well, I was just checking in to see if you were how to getting the permits go for Biddle Street and all.
No, they're saying that it's backed up, and I don't know. I'm not getting disillusioned. It's not going to happen, but nothing's happening, and I'm, feeling.
Gotcha. Well, I think you own it free and clear, right? So it's not hurting you per month besides the taxes. But I mean, I know you sure will
No,
get it done.
no. I mean, I can afford to pay the tax.
Yeah. Well, then, if I wish there was something I could do is there anything challenge or anything I can do to help, or that sounds frustrating.
Yeah, I am kind of frustrated. I'm thinking of maybe just changing over. What I did was I hired the wrong contractor initially,
Okay.
and then I hired someone else to. I thought I'd be able to go through the whole entire project with that one contractor, but that was the wrong contractor, and I had to get another one. And this one, yeah, it's frustrating. There's two buildings there. One of them is being is under contract. It's nothing being done. But the other one, I don't know. I don't think in over my head, even though I don't have experience with a lot of this. I don't have experience, but I don't think in over my head. I think what is it to it? It is what is it to it? But maybe the problem with the other place is that as it was being, I don't know what I'll encounter, and I don't know how much money I'll need. I have a limited amount. I mean, that's not really true either because I can take breaks and accumulate more money.
Right.
But that's one of my fears is that thing. So instead of me paying someone to do the entire gut to the other building, I attempt to do it myself. And when I tried to do it myself, I kind of messed up something inside. And I just haven't tried to get that thing done so that I could continue to gut it out because I could just change places and just switch up. What I did with the initially wrong is I had never seen the place. I never saw it before I decided, but I still would have made this wrong decision, which was the decision that was wrong was to want to use the basement level and to have the place underpinned. That has been crazy. I'm sure it wouldn't have been as rough a deal had I not had an extra amount of space dug in the house for to be able to have the basement a little bit bigger so that there could be a bathroom on that level. Right. It would have just been a front room basement. Okay. And I wanted to use the basement and have a bathroom there and sort of like laundry area there, rather than try to squeeze it in on the floors where it really would be being used. Yeah. I subsequently thought, you can put the washer and dryer and a like that kind of utility kind of thing in a space on an upper level. Right. Because that's where you really are using it. Right. I mean,
dragging things up and down. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. You really are using them on your second and third level. Right. Clothing and bedding and that kind of thing. And so that's probably much more reasonably where it would be put. But I still would have wanted a bathroom in the basement. Okay. And so when I made that decision, I hadn't seen it. And when I had that extra space dug, I hadn't talked to anyone. I don't know anyone to talk to about things before I attempted them. So it left the basement foundation for the structure.
Oh my.
And so this is what the contractor was supposed to be doing, but you need permits for all of these things. Look, we had a permit, but COVID hit.
Right. Oh my goodness.
COVID hit about that time, and when COVID hit, lots of stuff shut down. Look, it wasn't that there's no construction going on during COVID.
People, they just weren't. Right. They just weren't going the right. They weren't getting the permits and they kept going. Yeah.
Right. They were getting permits, but it was for just regular renovation.
Oh, okay.
And that basement renovation required that it be inspected the whole level. Now, I don't have experience at that, but that's the dialogue that was being told to me.
Well,
is that the inspector had to come out on a regular basis and be inspecting to know that the job was being done correctly. Well, let me ask you this, Mr. Rodney. And the city wasn't coming out and doing those inspections.
Okay.
And the other people who are doing construction can take photographs of what they're doing.
Right, and then move on, right?
And email them to them so that they could inspect them like that. This is routine, regular stuff that most people can do. But that underspend thing, you don't want a structure to fall down from somebody that doesn't really know what each step needs to be done.
Right.
I looked at it. I looked at a movie on YouTube on how it should be done, and the contractors that I had hired described what I saw on the video.
Okay.
So I thought he knew what he was supposed to be doing.
Right. Especially if you're describing it.
Yeah. But he's saying now that the people are holding it up because of it's not the permit place. He says we have the permit, but they're requiring some other things that an engineer needs to sign off on, and the delay has to do with him. So I suggested to the contractor that he was giving me a huge runaround. He was just running me around, and that I was almost needing to sever this relationship and form one with someone else. But the thing is that I've given him money, and he's really not done anything. Well, he did do something. When he got inside the structure, he determined that it wasn't strong enough. The bricks weren't strong enough. It's a big building, and that it would perhaps collapse those walls to the exterior around the breezeway and the back. And so he cemented inside. That's all they did.
Oh, man.
That's all they did. And, we're waiting for something else. See how I couldn't tell you what we're waiting on?
Right.
I couldn't tell you with certainty what we're waiting on.
Well, let me ask you, Mr. Rodney. I'm trying to think of ways to help while you're trying to figure out which next step to take without it being overwhelming for you. What's your ideal goal? What's your purpose for these properties? Are you trying to make these generate income for you, or are these something that you're trying to put your retirement in, or?
One of them is, the one that I'm renovating now is the one that I really would want to live in.
Oh, okay.
I would want to live in it, and the house that I live in, we own this house too, and it is livable. So it would be, with just a little tweaking, it would be ready for someone to live in it.
Gotcha. Well, and then you would become the landlord. And what about this? What if we looked at this and took all the headaches away and had a way for you to still make monthly income and you be the bank as opposed to being a landlord and opposed to having to deal with the permits and figuring out what this or that? What if I arranged, we bought the property on terms and paid you a monthly payment that you're getting every month, that you're getting at a lower tax rate because you're not getting the capital gains tax from a sale. And now you don't have to worry about what they call the three T's, the toilet, termites, and tenants. You are basically Wells Fargo. Every month you get paid, and we can stretch this out for as short or as long as you would like to keep to getting that monthly payment. That way I could come in at a lower rate because I can come in, relatively low, don't have to worry about the banks, but I also am able to pay you the price you want to get paid over time, and you get that monthly payment.
That's something to consider. I still would want to own that one. So it's not just about me and generating income. It's not simply about me and trying to generate income.
Okay.
It is also about I heard a conversation, and I think that the conversation is a little misleading. Some guy, I just caught a tail end of a conversation where the guy was saying to a reporter, someone who's interviewing him, he was saying that 60% of Americans live pay to pay.
Right.
It seemed like he was saying that in the sense that 60% of people are in a level of trouble living pay to pay. Some people are not in trouble and living pay to pay, or they're not doing everything they want to do because they don't have the resources. They have not learned how to or think or can see the validity in not living pay to pay. They just do it because they can't understand the concept of having money accumulated and the benefits that would bring to their lives. And so I am connected to people who don't see the benefit of accumulating resources and having some money and the strength and stuff that would provide. And so it's also about people that I'm connected to that are living in situations that would benefit from me.
Amen to that. So I hear you. I feel like, especially, I'm not making any assumptions about your race or anything like that, but I know there's a lot of folks that look like me that are benefiting from even the conversation about ownership or investment or looking at yourself in a different way. So I think I'm picking up what you're saying. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So how we
gonna but this is personal. This is in my family.
Right? Okay.
Say, look, if they're paying a lot of money to pay rent, they can pay that lot of money to me.
Right.
And it would be wrong. They would live in a place that they didn't have to pay quite so much.
Yes. Well, Mr. Rodney, what about, I do know some contractors, and it sounds like you have some, but could I send you over a contractor or two that I think have at least one person I worked with in the past? Would that be helpful? More people to maybe help with?
Well, maybe that would be exactly what I need because, look, I could, since nothing's really been done, it was just, I would need to try to recoup some of the resources that I put into the place that's already trying to be renovated.
Got you.
And, I could just switch from that place. Look, this is not working out and, involve the courts if necessary, if that's possible. I still have resources that, I have resources.
Got you. Well,
but, I could switch to the house next store, which would be a different thing, because I was thinking options of a building that size located inside Baltimore City, downtown, a 2121. You know, the size, it can be options of a lot of stuff. It can be a single family home. It could be a assisted kind of living space. It could be a rooming space, rooming house space. You know, we've discussed the concept of maybe every room having its own shower, toilet, and sink. So as to be able to have, I don't know how reasonable that is.
Yeah.
It's not humongous.
Well, I'm going to
look. A contractor would be able to have me shut that one project down and begin the other.
Right. Well, I'm going to send you over Nash. It's actually a husband and wife duo. They're great. Nash and Dave. I'll send you their information, and I'll send them your information so that you all can connect. But before I get out of here, I got a couple of appointments right now. But just in case, though, you're not open. Are you open to selling any of those? Because I know you said you're saying switching over.
Well, you're saying sell, but I haven't. I'm not disillusioned.
Okay, cool. No problem. No problem.
I'm trying to hold out and create. I'm not against the idea of maybe trying some alternative way, some way to finance the other project. So to be able to do it, and if it's able to make money, then it could be in the situation where only one loan payback is required, would be easier to do.
Okay, so T Scoops, not T, 2scoops2 at Verizon.net. Is that still your email address?
That was my email address. Gary's email address. No, that is Gary's email address, and he is an owner of all these properties. But he's an owner of all these properties. You've just been talking to me.
Ah, gotcha.
My email is HRODDNEY@gmail.com.
HRODD and 2 D's.
HRODD and 2 D's.
Awesome.
NEY@gmail.com.
So I'm going to do 2 things, Mr. Rodney. I'm going to get in touch with Nash and Dave to make sure that they have I don't want to send somebody over to you and they are a busy schedule. You know, usually good contractors are packed. So I'm going to contact them later today. And I'm also going to write something up for, which one are you thinking about possibly changing the resources over from? I'll write, and the reason I'm asking is I'm going to write down some ideas I have that allow you to keep having income and still having some type of control, and possibly relieving some of the stress over there to give you money for the other property to work on. Just options.
Okay.
All right. Well,
options are good.
All right. Well, I'll touch base. Hopefully we'll connect tomorrow. If not, I'll just call you later in the week and see how the referral went and if those options were even something viable.
Okay.
All right. You have a great rest of your Tuesday. Hey, thank you, Mr. Rodney. Nice talking to you. Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye. All right. So I got to send over a referral. Send connect with Nash and Dave. All right. Connect with Nash and Dave and send over options for seller finance. All right. I lost my good folks over on. Is it plugged or something? It's whack. I keep losing folks over on Instagram. Let me call Francis. 25K. Send over offer. I need to send the offer to them. Send over offer. Add a reminder. SMS 12 hours before.
Nothing has been recorded.
I didn't know you were. I did know. Boom, 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 boom. Do.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 4102410. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Do you have time tomorrow at 9:30 to chat, to discuss, to talk about possible next steps? Do with this property. My property is my property.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 9172.
Sounds like you're not interested. That's what I want to text. I stop trying to reach out about North Washington? All right. YouTube, I'm going to get off this thing in about 35 minutes myself. Well, not 35, it's 35. I've been going for 33 minutes. I'll get off in 2 calls so I can make some other calls. I'm about to connect with some of my joint venture partners, and I won't post that. But again, if you're looking for a sales script, I would love to share and get your opinion on the one I use, a sales system, I should say, more than script. It's more than just the words, but yeah. Hit me up at Courtney at REIDeals.com, or just message me or drop something in the comment box. Let's see what Simply gives me here. Ooh, got to talk to this buyer. That's another reason I'm going to get off in a moment. I'm trying to push a deal, and I need to talk to a buyer. Yeah. And at about, hopefully I'll be finished by, well, I have to be by 10:15. I'm going to stop, run over to the courthouse. That's where I pick up my probate leads. I pull about 2 weeks worth of probate. People who have passed away and going through probate. I pull those leads and look through them and jot their information down on the pad. Come back here, jot here. Yeah, I could get a VA to do that. There are also services out there that can do that as well, but that's not the game I'm playing right now. That'll be phase 2 of the S8 Pro. But right now, I'm paying cost to be a boss. I want to follow up with this young lady and see if the attorney referral I gave her was helpful. It's another opportunity, like when you're referring out, or if I'm taking good notes and really trying to have that, the go-giver mentality, when like serve, solve problems, and that things of nature. It also gives you opportunities to reconnect with your leads in more organic, natural ways. Like right now, I'm about to call this lead, and instead of calling her and directly asking her about the property, I get to ask her about a referral that I shared with her. Hopefully, it was a good referral. Ooh, I need some coffee. Interesting. Yesterday, I fasted from 9 p.m. Sunday to just 5 o'clock Monday.
Leave your message
But I had
for.
way more energy. I was surprised that I had so much energy. I don't leave a message. I usually do leave messages, but just didn't right there. But yeah, I had way more energy being hungry than I do now. And I'm to bed pretty nice. I didn't ask about other properties. It says ask about other properties. Ask about other properties. Multiple property owner. Not interested in selling his house. Call back. Said, no, I'm not interested in that house, but what about others? Okay. All right, I'll call back. I was going to call Kenneth. Do you have any property in Fayetteville? I'm trying to buy 3-bed, 2-bath. Do you have any of those? And if you do, give them to me. Give me that sweet, that phone, that nasty, that terrible house. Oh, that'd be a good, that'd be a good silly parody. Maybe I need this bright light in my face to wake me up. Oh, shit. Hit the golf balls sometimes. What's up? What's up? Come on. Boop. There we go. I know somebody plays Madden while he makes his cold calls. That'd be pretty cool. I got this golf simulator thing, but when I got high ceilings in this office, there's not enough space. I keep hitting something. I don't want my landlord to
Hi, this is Cindy Huckleack.
be pissed at me.
I do not own a kayak store,
What?
so do not buy a kayak because.
Wait, what? I should have listened to the rest of that. That sounds pretty weird and interesting. So we're still asking about other properties. All right. Yabba dabba doo. Willard, man, would love to connect. What's Willard talking about? Hey, Willard, yikes, Mr. Call. Willard, what's going Willard talking about? Said I sound like a nice man. He can put up feature and put him on once a month check-in. I don't have a once a month check-in. I have like a once a week. Let me switch that. It's too much. And so I also use my drip campaign to stay in just for relationships. It doesn't always have to be about money and all. So there's a guy, seems like he's in the investment world down in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and I just want to stay in touch with him. But I don't need to stay in touch every week. Every quarter would be good. Hell, I started putting family members in this bad boy. I got my sister there because I said, yo, I need to talk to my sister more. So I talked to my sister more by UNC Healthcare calling me for. I'm just curious, y'all. Let me take this call. Courtney Rollins, how can I help you? It's Courtney Rollins, how can I help you? Hello?
Appointment with Murtaza Parek on Tuesday, November.
I got the wrong person. UNC Healthcare said I have an appointment with someone, but I'm talking about someone else. All right, I gotta get this deal sold. All right. And Staley, let's go. And it did help standing up. I got a little more energy, and turning this light on next to me helped a little bit too. Aaron is in the place. That's where I got the energy from. What's going on, my brother? Hope you're doing well. Look forward to Thursday. Matter of fact, I should start putting my Calendly up here. If anybody wanted to just schedule a time. Oh, you said listening to calls was helpful and productive. Oh, cool, Aaron. I hope so, man. Like, I know when I'm listening to role plays and calls, for me, it can be like exciting. I want to get on the phone and make the calls myself. Listening to myself make the calls can be challenging, but I do learn something from that. It's like Kobe in the gym, right? We can build these skills just by putting in the time. Where your energy goes, where your attention goes, your energy flows. I don't think Aaron gonna answer the phone. I just call Miss Ruth and let her know what's going on. The young Ruth rocking the go-to. Only way I begin to G off is gold. Matter of fact, I need to sell her other property.
Morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruth. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm feeling great, feeling blessed, feeling great. Yeah, I catch you at a bad time?
No.
Okay.
Anytime's a good time for you.
Oh yeah, it make me smile. Well, I just want to let you.
I was tempted to call you every day this week, but I said, just wait.
Oh yeah, well, I'm doing my weekly checkup. Well, Walbrook is. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was trying to tell you about West Fayette. An issue came up.
Oh,
right?
what was going on?
I get this notice saying that there's a $1,300 fine, so I paid it.
$1,300?
Yeah, I paid it. If that comes up in the search, I paid that already.
Okay, so they're still on the search for West Bay. I'm not sure why that's one taking long. Walbrook, it should be. I don't think it's going to happen this week, but it might just happen this week. They have to send you and me the HUD so you can review it, so we can approve it, and then we should be moving forward. And they're going to contact you if you need like a mobile signing to sign wherever you need to sign.
Yeah,
we'll pay. And we'll of course pay for that. But let me check in on Fayette because we're still waiting for the city. Maybe it's stuff like that that's getting cleared off that so they have an updated version. I'm not sure, but I'll double check on that. But I just want to let you know that it's possible it's going to close this week. We're just waiting for what did Amanda say? They said they're waiting for the tax payoff, what the exact tax sale payoff is for.
And that's for Walbrook.
For Walbrook, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Courtney. I was going to call you too on another matter related to the sale. Mr. Roberts, I know he's family issues, and I'm really concerned. So I was wondering if you could reach out to him, not on my behalf, but just reach out to him, make sure he's okay.
Oh, wow.
I wanted to know through you because he's not picking up my call. His daughter had a pacemaker issue, and she was in the hospital for that was like the week before, not this Friday, but the Friday before. And I haven't heard from him since. So I'm really concerned and really wanted to see if his daughter made it because I kind of think she did it.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Oh.
So I just, I didn't want to call him because I didn't want to feel like I'm pestering him, but like I really just want to know if he's okay.
I'm actually supposed to be speaking to him later today. He did a job for me, just a small job, and I'm sending him some funds later. Oh man, that breaks my. Okay, I'm a.
He's okay. Okay, you don't even have to reach out to him. He did a job for you recently.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Well, I mean, he lives next door to one of my properties, and so he's like, he just loves. I mean, he helps me out with almost anything. So
he's a man.
Yeah, he's a really good man.
You don't have to reach out to him. I didn't call him this whole I think the last time I called him was last Monday because I didn't want to keep calling him when I know he was going through stuff,
Yeah.
But I did text him. I hope everything's okay. How's your daughter? He never responded. Which prior to that, he was always responding.
Yeah, and let me find out because I know Mr. Robert, he's a great man, good heart, and I'd also he's such a good person that people are always asking him to do jobs. So I hope it's not a case of him being overworked. But if you say his daughter is taken ill, I'm sure it's the case.
if he's overworked, that's okay. You know, he has to make his money, but then I got him get my place.
Right. Absolutely.
That you could recommend.
Right. Just let me know. Don't try to hold on to me. And if you need another referral, I just actually there's a couple. I have not worked with them, but her enthusiasm just seems so nice, so well. So I've actually checked out some of their work, and work looks good. So if you need a backup contractor, they're more of contractors as opposed to Mr. Robert. He's like just a handyman who could do any and everything, and probably going to be less expensive. But they're a little maybe a little more just professional, I guess, for lack of a better word. Nothing against Mr. Robert, but just have things a little different ways. You win something, you lose something in both cases, I think, in my opinion. But if you want that referral, I can send it to you by the end of the week.
You know what I mean? I want to get it rented. I want to have it looking nice. And he does good work.
Yeah, he does.
So everything he's done is nice.
Oh yeah, he takes pride in it. I know he tells you about it because Mr. Robert can talk. He'll tell you about that's my cost. My cost is having listened to him talk with pride about his work. I'm glad he's proud of it. But I was like, Mr. Robert, I just want you to do it. I don't even know how you did it. Just do it.
Yeah. He's like my husband. I was telling my husband, he's like you. He got to explain everything.
Yeah.
When I send my husband to do work at the tenant's house, he'll tell them, so I got to do this, and I'm going to have to remove this, let's do this, and then I want this, and I'm going like,
they're artists. They're artists. They love their craft. They take pride. So I'll sit and wait as long as he keep doing that great job. Okay, Ms. Ruth, I'm gonna go ahead and check in on Fayette. Thanks for letting me know about Mr. Robert. I know you just said don't check on him, but I actually did send a text to him anyways because that was before you asked. Yeah.
And now that I know he's okay, I'm gonna give him a call.
Okay, awesome. And I might call back tomorrow or later this week to give an update on that Fayette because I want to get that thing done as soon as possible too. Okay.
I think there might be another small fine, but I'll take care of it because honestly, when I went into contract with you, I really did go under the assumption that there was no impending fine.
Well, the thing is,
I don't want to.
The proceeds, the purchase from the proceeds can pay for that. So if you want to hold on to that funds,
yeah, but if it's going to slow it down,
no, it wouldn't slow it down. It would just say, "Oh, this is what's paid," and it would just take it from the proceeds. It wouldn't even be a change at all. So yeah, hold on to that. And Black Friday coming up and Cyber Monday. Hopefully, we'll have this done before then, but that's coming up. So yeah, hold on to that.
Listen, the only that for is homes. I don't care.
I love it. Amen. All right. Well, I'm actually about to keep.
My son keeps sending me pictures of cars.
He's not even being subtle.
I'm like, I want a nice car. I'm happy with my car. I just want to put another investment on another house. Leave me alone.
Exactly. That's what I'm all about. Like, I feel you. I'd rather invest in assets. Yeah, I like nice things, but I'd rather have that peace of mind and be able to get up when I want to get up and go when I want to go, eat what I want to eat. And I don't need to have the Rolexes and the cars to do all that. So I dig that.
I don't need none of that.
Yes, ma'am.
I was, picking up my girlfriend from the airport this past, I think 2 weeks ago. And she's coming from Florida to visit. And the first thing she says, "Ruth, do you still have that car?" I'm like,
yeah, right? People try to...
Like, my car is fine. I'd rather put the money into a new house. Can't stand spending a whole lot of money on a car.
Oh, man. If people had that much self-awareness. If only people had that much self-awareness and control. I mean, I get like that too. We had homecoming a couple weeks ago, and I'm going to let you go, but I had homecoming, and I'm seeing all my friends, people are doing well, and I don't think I'm doing bad, but I felt the pressure of me like, and I'm like, wait a second, I don't even like that stuff. Why am I even trying to fit in like that? I just know the game you want to play, know yourself, and play your game. That's what I'm telling myself.
How old?
I'm sorry?
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 44. Yes, ma'am.
I'm 44. My daughter's 41. She's oldest. And me, I'm 62 now. I've never had a brand new car.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I don't think I ever want one because I don't see the value in it.
Right. I love work. Oh my God. I need to interview you. I need you to be.
I don't have a $60,000 car. It doesn't make sense to me.
Nope. As soon as you roll it off the lot, it's going to lose value. Yep.
Do it this year. I was going to buy it this year because of the pressure, like you said. Everybody's like, get a car. You deserve it. You deserve it. You are car. And I was just like, nah. I get another out in Baltimore.
Oh man, I love it and I appreciate it, and I'm going to keep on smiling and dialing. I got about a couple of more folks to call that we're working with, so I'm gonna stay on this thing and do that. But it's always great talking to you.
Thanks for reaching out.
Thank you. Bye bye. All right, awesome woman right there. Multiple properties. We bought one before, about to buy two. I just try to stay in touch, and really that's what it is like really trying to be as personable, listening, and hopefully I'm not being fake. I'm just enjoy the conversation, you know. You do also want to have, I did have pre-commitments, you know, there. When I say pre-commitment, is setting the stage. Or here's what's going to look like next. Here's what's going to look like next. Make sure, this is something I'm trying to learn in life in general. When I talk to my girl, this is the next steps, you know. Here's what the next step. This is what the rules of the game are for this the game we're playing today. Let's play to win, you know. All right, so she's awesome, and oh damn, I'm supposed to write some notes. Did I leave her? Oh, I clicked off her lead already, and I should have put a bunch of notes in there. What new information did I find? Just about her husband and him liking. Working and telling stories, and the story I told about Mr. Robert, all that stuff, I write down what I'm supposed to write down in my notes because I have ADHD. Literally, I'm diagnosed with ADHD. You know, one of the blessings is like one of my super strengths, but it's also like I don't need to be holding all that stuff in my head. I got tools. Even if you don't have ADHD, you can use the tools in front of you to not have to do all that heavy lifting. That's not necessary. My brain don't need that information. But when I connect to the lead, I can go, oh yeah. Because as memorable as she is, still a lot of mugs we talking to, and I surprise myself sometimes with like how I can seconds later forget a whole lead. Not that I don't care about them, it's just dealing with a lot of numbers. Yeah, if there was something you'd have done different or something you liked in there, hope you pick that up from it and maybe do something differently from there, or share with me. Oh, hey, Muhammad, does the tenant know I am stopping by? I'll stop by tomorrow morning, if that's okay. So he's arranging for me to stop by his property that has a tenant there. I don't like it's, to me it's a red flag with a when a seller says, yeah, there's a tenant there, she just stopped by. I'm like, nah, I need the tenant's contact, which I asked for, and I need to know that they know I'm coming and all. Sure, it's just saying if I have the right number, don't want to waste your time. What's going on here? Just gonna call this number, figure out what the heck it is. When in doubt, smile and dial.
Hello, this is Tasha. I'm not available at this time. Please leave your name.
I'm gonna run through so I get two long calls. You want long calls. I mean, you do want to usher people through. And hopefully these calls won't take 7 minutes, but 20-minute calls equal deals quite often.
4-1-0-8.
I might have to change my number on that one. Looked like he sent me straight to voice message. What's Muhammad talking about? Man, Muhammad is the most popular word or name in the world because I swear I saw so many Muhammads.
Please leave your message for 20264.
Oh, we still got a lot to do. A lot more. Blessed to have a lot more. 24. How the fuck did that even happen? That don't even make any sense. Somebody called me back or something? That's interesting. Oh well. We'll keep it moving regardless. We're gonna call Miss Katie and make an offer. I don't even know what to offer on this property. Well, I gotta make an offer on this other property. All right, let me just call them up. Matter of fact, that'll be the next. So you can go to Redfin to like as far as comping properties and making offers. I usually go on PropStream. I put in the range the beds. If it's 3 beds, no more than 3 beds. 2 baths, 2 baths. Put in like the square footage within 250 feet above, 250 feet below, maybe 200 range. Let's use a 250. Then Baltimore, the radius 0.2 or 0.25 miles. Now that I'm down in Durham, I can extend it out to about 0.5 miles away, but I still have to check out natural and man-made areas, borders. Like if there's a big highway split, and I'm not going to compare the properties across the highway to the ones in this section, or if it's like on outside of the neighborhood, I have to just, you can look at a map and check those out, just to be mindful of that. But and then been doing usually the last 6 months, but recently the last I can't talk. The last 3 months lowered it because the market is changing quite a bit. Actually, kind of stabilizing from my view on the ground. I think buyers are coming back in this bad boy. So let's see. This is a complete gut that this property needs to get done. And so what I usually do, if I'm trying to sell this property to someone who's going to resell it as a flipper, right? If they're flipping it, then I usually do about 80% of the after repair value of a property that's all fixed up. I'll go on MLS, I'll go on Redfin. MLS is multi-listed service, or go on PropStream and put in all those criteria that I just discussed, and then see what the nicest houses are selling for. And then I take 80% of that, subtract out the repair costs, and that's pretty much local to your market. But you usually do about $30 per square foot. But that's very, very rough, and it's definitely market specific, as opposed to Atlantic. It's market Pacific. Okay, it's market specific. And then subtract that out, the holding costs, all that stuff. So usually I do about 75%. I said 80%, 75%, because that's going to count like the closing costs and all, and subtract out the rehab, and then subtract out my fee. So this one right here, excuse me. Let's see, they got a range of 6 months, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go 9. Go back. Boom. Well, he about to make a nice penny if he sell this to me at this price. It's only problem. It is on the street. I wish it wasn't on the street. Any property on the street selling, because that's going to be hard to sell on the street. It's not. I can't count this like the interior properties. What is old? What the heck is that? Dang, I wish I had one that sold on it. So I got to take even more off, because like, this is on the road. But I'm getting 300s. Oh, I'm getting way better. I'm getting. Well, dang. John Brown, these motherfuckers selling 500K. That was July. 440K, 445. The world. 365, 345. I don't know, 300. I'm gonna go. I don't know, because the reason I don't really know is because it's not inside the neighborhood. If it was inside the neighborhood, shit. I'm gonna go just to be safe. I wish I had some pictures here. Here's one that has 325. Let's see what does that look like. 325K. Ooh, it looks nice. It's a ranch. I wish I had one that was 2 stories so I could see what the 2 stories look like selling. This is same damn property. What the hell? Oh, same property. I was about to say this one look just like. Damn, this is a rancher. I need a 2-story with pictures. I'm gonna do 300, bro. All he can do is tell me no, and I'd rather offer super low and have to come up. As a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna do the offer. I'm gonna do like a flyby. I'm gonna try to get him to see what he can do it for, and then I'll do a flyby. Let's see, 300. So my calculator, 300K. 0.75. Shit, I need to do a full gut out this bad boy. 52, and I want to put mine in. 152 minus. So I'm off for 132. I might be around the 110, 120, 130s. Yep. Let's see what homeboys. Someone's calling. Oh, keyword. Then I got to do the same thing for or not got to. I get to do the same thing for keywords. I get to make an offer. Oops, didn't do that. I just hung up on someone. Sorry. Get rhythm.
It's Ryan.
Hey, Coop, how's it going, sir?
All right, man.
All right. Hanging in there. Just got my numbers back from my team. Is this a bad time I'm catching you, though?
No.
All right, cool. Yeah, man. I think the one challenge for us is that's just that it's on Roxborough Street. If it was inside, man, they got some really good comps inside there, man.
Okay.
Yeah. And so for a full gut, but where'd you want us to be around? Because I'm sure we're lower than what you want us to be.
I mean, as I mentioned, I'm really not trying to sell.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So.
Oh yeah.
I mean, but I'm listening.
I dig it.
Right.
Well, I know my guys. We're trying to be at least around the 120 or 130 range.
Oh, okay. No, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, got you.
I mean, I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem at all.
I mean, I'd be better doing it myself.
I dig it.
So.
Do you have contractors too? Because one of the things going to this, because since we're in this market, we were figuring it'd be about an 80 to 100K rehab. But I know you mentioned earlier lower numbers.
Yeah, I got a team of folks who do some work for me. I haven't been doing all of that. I've been doing probably a little bit less stuff.
Right.
They can do all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to be an old guy, so hey, I'm not going to do this. So right now, I mean, yeah, I think I think I can sell it for more than that.
Gotcha.
If I wanted to sell it.
Gotcha.
Because of location. So.
Right.
But hey man, I appreciate you looking.
No, no problem. Well, let me just do two. I'm gonna do 2 more run bys for you though. What about well, how far up do we need to be is the first one, and I can see if my team get up there. How far would we need to be for you even consider it?
I mean, again, my mind is still over 200, so you know, I don't see y'all getting there. I mean, you coming in there. So.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's just y'all starting these jobs in 100,000. You know, if that's what you're saying? I mean, I understand that, you know, I mean, so again, I think that it could be the best option for us to, you know, just get him in,
right? Heck yeah, they're not making any more land. Absolutely, absolutely. You know, we're trying to do the same thing, Mr. Coop. What if we were able to? Now, let's say we were able to pay a little bit over 200, but we asked you to do it on terms.
I'm not interested in selling finance.
I dig that. Well, all right. Well, I done did all my bag of tricks, man. All right. Well, I'm gonna stay in touch with you though, man, because I really enjoyed our conversations, and as I learn the market, I'd love to stay in touch with you.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate it.
All right. Take care, brother. All right. Now I'm going to. I made an offer. Offer made. Stop active drip. Okay, it's complete. And again, you can't. Well, I guess. Well, the offer price was one. I did a range, but I was at 131. He wants to be at 200. That's just not gonna work. See, I'm gonna have somebody look at these pictures though, because maybe I was looking. Maybe it only needs about 40 for the game stuff. But I'm gonna have someone look at the numbers of the pictures because it may have been hell, I'll drop the pictures in here. What are the pictures? What's the pictures? 2 for Roxborough, North Roxborough. My pictures. And I'm about to say, didn't I make a daggone folder? Get link. If I can share my screen. I don't know if you're still up here, Aaron, but if you want to check it out, that's I don't even know whose email address it is, but that's not the link, obviously. My bad. That right there. All right. That right there is the property. Maybe I did. I mean, I'd rather go offer a super low. Maybe I can come back at. I'm gonna look at it again tonight, and I might come back a little bit higher if possible. But yeah. All right. Joseph, hey, Mr. Did you close on? He did close on it. Awesome. Congrats. So, gentlemen, close on the property. Still trying to get their email addresses because I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet and get a realtor license. And even if I didn't, I still should collect emails because I can still just put information out, give, add value, and hopefully that will not hopefully it has to. That's what the universe does. It will. It's hard to like measure it, but I know that it'll lead to referrals, lead to like when people are thinking about somebody going through probate or someone needs to sell their house quickly or someone who needs some type of resource. It will hopefully come back to that dude they keep on seeing popping up in their emails and all over the place. So I did. Stay in touch with your, basically I'm saying stay in touch with folks that you sold to already or people that you don't sell to as well. All right. I haven't golfed in so long. I just picked up the sport about a year ago. I'm gonna be a scratch golfer. I'm already a scratch golfer in my mind. Now I just need the universe to catch up with my mind. Who wants to be a millionaire? Sold to another buyer. Okay. Hey, this is Courtney. Oh, these aren't even. All right, follow up with seller. Activate a drip campaign. And just stay in touch with his brother from another. All right. Steve. Hey, Steve, just check and see how things are going. Going to call back due to expected. Let's make this call, folks. I don't know what to make the offer on this one. She confused me, matter of fact.
Hi, this is Steve Hardesty Twin Builders. Please leave me a message after the beep, and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. Thank you, and have a great day.
All right, I need to make another offer. Oh, yeah, I don't know what to do with this. Let's see. And we talk. All right, folks. Over there, and if you got any thoughts, questions, or concerns, hit me up. I'm about to go ahead and shut this down over here. I couldn't keep working, but shut this down and get ready to go and do this interview. And yeah, but everything's well with everybody. And yeah, look forward to chatting with you next time. Rising tides.